second. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, BA. Karl Anthony Towns.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that.
Here we go.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. They've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Love in at the 2. The shot by Towns, no good. And it's Brooklyn ball. Here's Williams, and Williams punches it home.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Now, here is James. 15 in his last outing. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Thomas. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Pass to Connaughton. The 3 connects from downtown. He's got 6. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Takes it inside.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Outside Jones. Towns down low. Covered by Love.
Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
James outside. And he drives in. Williams from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Here's Thomas. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
And Williams punches it home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Pass to Thomas. A little mid-range shot is up. That one's wide left. The Nets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Perfect timing on that rejection point. Towns really improving on the defensive end.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Hey, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! All right, rookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick dance team.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And a lot of interest in the early part of the season to see how teams have changed with the addition of new pieces, Doris.
Yeah, or perhaps the development of existing players. It's fascinating to watch. Always great to see those teams that have taken the next step.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Can, bringing you the sauce. Down low. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
He's covered by Curry. Takes a 13-footer. And Reeves pulls it down.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Pass to Gordon. Jacks up a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You see, before you could give Aaron Gordon a cushion from deep. At this point, though, he has honed that part of his arsenal.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
.54 seconds left in the first. Here's White. And that one's good.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
To the middle. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Mavericks trailing. He's covered by Curry. Rebounded by the Nets. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
Hey, watching a rematch of last year's finals is always fun. They know this team will be gunning for them after the way it all ended.
Pass to Gordon. Fires the three. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. White for three. The shot, no good. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Nets, leading by 8. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Saturday, the New Orleans Pelicans come to town. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Hornets, that's where you have to bring your A-plus effort, especially when you know you're going to be facing a more talented team.
We've got Trae Young. Ball is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's White in at the 4. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And here's Gordon from the arc. He buries it from 3. Gordon's got 6 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Fires in the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Gordon on the wing, launches a 3. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Young. From behind the arc. And the Mavericks, another 3.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
For 3, Gordon. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Towns. It's tipped. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Brooklyn has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. for three. Gordon. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
And Young, here we go. Here's Thomas. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thomas has got 8.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
With the drive to the paint. Back to Gordon. The kick out to Ball. Six on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Count that bucket. Ball's gotten his first basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at Brooklyn, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable.
I think for the Nets, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now, here is James. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the mental aspect of the game is so important. Doris, can you give an example of the type of play that demonstrates a player processing at a high level?
Well, no question, B.A. On the defensive end of the floor, #1, do you have game plan discipline? Do you know your opponent's personnel? Can you force them to an area of the floor they're not comfortable or to his weak hand? On the offensive end, do you understand the angles necessary to set a great screen? Do you understand how to process a play as it's going and make quick decisions? So much goes into winning on both ends. Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
The Mavericks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Here's man. Williams defending. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
1:02 left to play in the second quarter. And he gets that one. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Inside, deflects the pass. Cousins finds Love. Now James. Into the lane. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Dallas has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Pass to man. Lets it go from 14. Got a hand on it.
7'6" wingspan in the house, and he says, get it out of here.
Williams into the lane. It's rebounded by Dallas. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Aaron Gordon, he's been the guy making things happen for the Nets. And he's recorded his season high in points and hopes to add on as the game continues. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. They're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And when the team leaders are staring each other down, there's extra pride on the line. They're bringing out the best of each other. Down, boy, down.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Brooklyn Nets.
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. That'll be a 5-second call. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Brooklyn, number 1.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just one or two guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Connaughton from deep. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 6 assists here tonight.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Williams in at the 1. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's stolen away. Outside Young. Pass to Thomas. Deflected. And they get it back. Good on the shot. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Williams against Young. James outside. It's good from the top of the key. James has got 8. The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Connaughton. And it's good for 2. 11 points in the game.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick dance team.
White, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ball comes in for Jones. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Mavericks, towards the bottom of the conference for now. They are not happy with this positioning.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, just already digging a nice big hole for themselves. The season has become a nightmare that few people, if any, saw coming.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
2 minutes into the second half of play now.
With your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Right side Green, pass to Ball. Picked it out of midair. Towns with the ball. Beyond the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Gordon from the arc. He drops it from range. Gordon's got 18 points in the game.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Pass to White. Ball, a screen on Gordon. Towns passes to Young. Back to Towns. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to Green. 6 to shoot. Left side, Williams. And the net's another three.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Outside White. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. They get it back. Second chance shot. No good at the rim.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Williams. The glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Williams against Young. Thomas. Again, the Mavericks. Good for 2 more.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Williams passes to Ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Young against Williams. And Young, here we go. The shot by Towns, no good. The Nets have gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
For Dallas, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Young against Williams. Now here's Young. He's covered closely.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Putting on the floor for the Nets.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Azubuike. White for 3. And And so it's Brooklyn in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Trae Young, and it's White in at the 4-man position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And it's Azubuike with the rebound. This Maverick squad struggling. Over to the left wing. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Poke loose.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues. But as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in, and for Dallas, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Drives to the hoop. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Nets lead by 17.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now here's Young.
Hey, Young, right here.
Unloads from 13. Jump shot is good that time.
We can't forget about Young's in-between game. When he notices these shots are open, he's so good at taking them.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Back to James. And the Nets, another 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Connaughton. Here's Azubuike. Check by James. Here's Jones. Good work defensively by James.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Knocks down the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Maverick.
And the Nets making a change here. Love's checked in. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Down low from 13. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Here's James. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by James.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
There's Young with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Now, the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the 3-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
And here's Curry for three. And the Nets, another three.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from three.
The floater tipped. Love inside for three. James. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Nets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Aaron Gordon.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. And the shot goes.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Love passes to James. Here's Cousins. Uses the glass on the layup.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mann. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Brooklyn with the ball. From the arc. And it's Azubuike with the rebound. The Mavericks on offense. Knocked loose. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Curry finds ball. That shot missing.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Aaron Gordon.